You're listening to Texas Top Homes. I'm your host, Tracy Wiesman. With me is my co-host, Joe Healy. Today we're chatting with one of Texas' top brokers, Ericka Alvarez with Vibrant Real Estate. Ericka, thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
So, Ericka, we know that DFW is really a hot market, if not the hottest market in the country right now, and sellers are seeing multiple offers all the time. How do you advise your sellers on which is the correct offer to accept?
That's a fantastic question, and it's a multi-layered question in that one of the things that I always tell my clients to do is, of course, which offer maximizes your profits. You know, which one maximizes your profits. And I usually, tell them to let's stack up the top three. Mm-hmm. And then at that point, I say, of the top three, who are the lenders? Mm-hmm. Literally. Because there's a lot to be said for who that lending professional is that's attached to that loan.
Absolutely.
Because we want an on-time, smooth transaction. A lot of times it's, I've done this for a long time, and after being in the business for 9 years, I can tell you who closes without issues and who does not, and, where you might have a hiccup here or there. And so I really, really tell my clients, let's think about, if we're going to pack up or perhaps put them in another home, we want this to be a smooth transaction. We want to close on time. Mm-hmm. So we definitely want to pay attention to who the lenders are, for sure.
I think a great point you brought up there is the fact that, you kind of glossed over it, but I want to make sure the listeners understand sometimes it's not always the highest offer that's
Absolutely.
the best. I know I've talked with other agents that a lot of times will sit with their seller, and of course a lot of it is dependent upon what the seller needs as far as do they need to move now, can they wait a little longer. Sometimes you get that cash offer that can close quicker, but it's a little bit less than a finance offer, and maybe the cash offer is the better one for their situation.
I've seen it go that way. I've seen it go both ways. I've seen it go where the cash offer is higher. However, the financing term, the deal that was financed actually is a better deal for them, because of what their time frame is. Maybe they have to go buy another house and they can't move out in 10 days or whatever the case may be. So I've seen it go both ways, and you're right. Sometimes it is a situation where, the cash offer might be a little bit less, but we're in a situation where that's the best deal for them. So, it can go either way, but I definitely want people to know that, pay attention to who the lender is, when it comes to accepting an offer, not just where the net numbers are all the time.
So it's not just the price. It's look at everything on the offer.
Yep.
Weigh it all out and see. I'm curious, if you're representing a seller, let's say you get 10 offers on the home. Do you pick out a few of the best ones and show your sellers that, or do you present all the offers to your sellers and then start the discussion?
I actually present all offers to my clients. Any offer that comes in, I present to my clients. As a courtesy to my clients, one of the things that I do a little bit differently is I create a spreadsheet. And on that spreadsheet is an actual breakdown of each section of the contract so that they understand this particular person is offering this much. And it just kind of goes all the way across with all the different sections of the contract. And then at the end, I actually provide a net number to my client. So they'll have perhaps 10 offers or more in some cases, but at the end of the day, they're going to have this spreadsheet that's going to tell them who's going to net them the most profit, basically. And then, of course, from there, I'm also going to have who the lender is right next to the net number so that we can have a candid conversation of, based on my professional opinion, these are the top three. This is who I think we should choose from. And then we can talk about their particular situation.
That's a great service. I like that. Ericka, if somebody wants to get in touch with you or your team about buying a house, what's your website and phone number?
So our website's going to be vibrantrealestate.com, and you're going to reach us at 469-209-5488.